Greetings everybody! Welcome back to the channel. Cards everywhere here. Today I am bringing you an updated version of the deck I showcased on Monday. I've done a little tinkering and I think it's a good bit stronger. So I will give you a quick rundown and we'll jump into a game to show you how it works. First up we have Boxing. On the play, your cards with 70 or more base power, wherever they are, gain 14 power until played. Next is Art Deco. On the play, this card gains 20 power permanently, and you gain 1 energy permanently. Next is Japanese Yen. On the draw, your cards in hand cost -2 energy until played. Next is Heimdall. On the return, if at least 6 cards in your deck are from different albums, your cards, wherever they are, gain 30 power this round. Next is El Dorado. On the play, gain 4 energy for 3 turns. Next up, a new addition, Grog. On the draw, distribute this card's 100 power evenly across the cards in your hand, and they keep it until played. Next is Identity Theft. On the play, for every legendary card in your opponent's deck, up to a maximum of 10, your cards in hand gain 4 power until played. Next is Iron Maiden. At the start of a turn, an opponent's random card in hand loses 25 power this round, and a random card in your hand gains 15 power this round. And then on the return, for every round completed this game, gain 1 energy permanently. Next is Planet X. On the play, if your deck has 9 or fewer space cards, your space cards, wherever they are, gain 14 power permanently. And if your deck contains exactly 4 space cards, give them an additional 14 power until played. Next, Supermassive Black Hole. On the return, for every non-space card in your deck, give your space cards, wherever they are, 3 power until played. Next up, Terminator. On the draw, this card gains 40 power permanently. And then on the return, if it's the last turn of a round, this card costs -2 energy permanently. Next up, another new addition, Steven's Quintet. On the draw, your cards in hand with 7 or more base energy gain 22 power and cost -3 energy this turn. Next is General Sherman. On the play, your opponent's cards, wherever they are, with 50 or more base power, lose 30 power this round. Next is Bacterian Camel. On the play, if you're trading by 100 power or more, this card gains 55 power. And also on the play, if it's the second turn of a round, this card gains 55 power as well. Next is Phrygian Horse. On the draw, your cards in hand with 65 or more base power cost -1 energy until played. Then we have the World Turtle. On the play, if your deck has exactly 4 Arts and Culture cards, your Arts and Culture cards, wherever they are, gain 14 power until played, and then repeat for each album. Second to last, we have the Flying Dutchman. On the play, if you're losing the round, your cards in hand gain 48 power this turn, and if you're winning the round, your Plundering Pirates cards, wherever they are, gain 36 power for 2 turns. And last up, Arthur Pelura. On the play, your opponent's cards in hand with 45 or more base power lose 30 power this turn and the next turn. So that's the updated version of the deck, guys. It's been performing quite well for me. Ideally, I would like Tully Monster in there, but I don't have one at the moment. I will try to trade for it, but it is quite valuable this week. Quite valuable in general, but especially so this week as it is a high energy week. And a lot of people are going to be using it and want it. Another card I would like to get is the brand new Mythic. I think it's called UFO something. It's similar to World Turtle, and I think it would perform very well in this deck. But I don't see myself getting it for quite a while. But maybe I'll be lucky. And of course, if anyone out there is willing to trade it, let me know. And I will do my best to accommodate you. Okay, we have found an opponent, guys. First up, we have the Space Arena. Let's see what we can do. There's our World Turtle and our Boxing. So I think I will play all the low power cards that boost us up. The opponent has used Jack Car on the first turn. I wouldn't recommend that, as it does put you on the back foot. And a lot of decks don't play a strong hand on the first turn. I just don't think it's worth it. So here we go, we got the Grog. That boosts everything, and since we are losing, the Flying Dutchman will come in quite handy now. I will save our General Sherman for next round to get the full power out of it. There's a big boost. Unfortunately, the opponent does have the Shinigami. But that's okay. We have caught up quite a bit. We're only 71 behind. And I think we'll draw some good enough stuff to win this round. There's our Terminator and our Japanese Yen. So I think I will go for Terminator, Planet X, and we'll get the Grog out there for 4-2-5 turn. More than enough to win. I probably could have held back a little bit, but I just wanted to be sure to win. The opponent does have 2 cards locked, which limits his options for the next round. So there we have it, guys. 1 round in the bag. As you can see, the energy consumption is quite high in this deck. But we do plan to win in the first 3 rounds if possible, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So I'll go with General Sherman, Art Deco. I'll put the Art Deco in front. And we'll play Heimdall as well. It is unfortunate that the opponent hit our General Sherman with the photochronographic gun. But we're only 8 behind, and we have Heimdall and General Sherman working this round, and we'll get Arthur Pelor out as well. Actually, no, I think we'll hold back. We'll play some of our energy cards, and we'll play the Camel for the 55 boost. Here we go, 4-5-4, and we are well ahead now. So I'll probably only play 1 or 2 cards next turn. I think we can take the risk. Or no, we'll play the 4 cards. They're all quite weak, but they do boost the rest of our cards, and Arthur Pelor will help us out going into the next turn as well. I'm not sure what the opponent are playing, some sort of lock deck. We do seem to be winning quite easily. He has locked our Japanese Yen, but is not too important a card to get out. So I will play our Supermassive Black Hole, the Quintet, and the Iron Maiden for a bit more energy. I actually do want to be on the losing foot this turn, as the Dutchman will give us a boost. And we are not losing by too much, so we will get the full effect of Dutchman, and it should put us well in the lead. So here we go, what are we going to draw? There's our Terminator. I think I will play the Planet X. No, we'll play our strongest cards for 5-8-9 turn. Unfortunately, Shinigami again hits the best card. That is very, very unfortunate. But we're only 31 behind. I still think we can do it. And the opponent is playing with minus 40. So we will get General Sherman, Art Deco, and Identity Theft for 318, plus the Identity Theft and the General Sherman, which should give us the victory. There we have it, folks. As you can see, it's performing a lot better. The energy consumption is a bit higher now in this version, but we can play around that and hold back if we need to. So that's the deck, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And that's everything. Cards Everywhere out.